and we were way over. I didn't realize there's a weight limit. I didn't think about that.
For check-in?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
If you're like, I didn't know what it was.
Changed.
Yeah, it hasn't changed since the beginning.
They have, I didn't know they like charge you extra if you like over like this many pounds.
You're just like shocked. You're like, what?
I was like, oh,
Man had
how
a
much is
Canon
what?
event happen.
I was like, they're like, yeah, this is 90 pounds. The base is 45.
Welcome to another episode of the Livin Room Podcast without the G. I'm your host for today, Bryan, joined today by my fellow co-hosts, Dom and Jason.
Hello.
And we're just going to continue the saga of the months that we've missed. So for the month of August, I'm sure one of you guys has had a really busy month.
I had 3 conventions.
He had the
Oh my
Dom's
God.
is going to carry this one.
So where do we start? Let's just start. Well, the first one was Evo.
Let's start in order, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you want to do it as you want to build up to it, possibly. You maybe want to get some suspense of the other two, and it's like the grand finale
grand finale.
even though it was in the beginning, is still the
Kind of funny.
best
The
one.
biggest one was the first one. We're gonna start with that.
Okay, whatever you want to do, man.
So it's just going to end on a bad note.
So now he's changing.
You know, actually, next episode. No.
And he also teased it a bunch too that he did Evo. So it's up to you how you want to do it.
I'll just start Evo. That came first.
Okay. Order of
So
operations.
basically, start of August, I was just finishing up the last minute characters for Evo because I wanted to have art of every character from Guilty Gear, and I finally did it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like almost last minute before, like last minute, a few days before we left. So I was usually my print shop, they do it like next day.
Mm-hmm.
But I was worried because I sent them the prints, the art to print, and I didn't get the confirmation email saying, "Hey, we're starting this. It'll be done this time." And I was like, "Oh shit, they not get it? Something go wrong?" So I called them. They're like, "Oh yeah, our usual guy's not our usual guy. Yeah, he's out." I was like, "Oh no, please tell me get this done in time." They said, "No, we'll get it done. We're starting it right now. We'll have it done in today."
So you did it. How last minute did you do these ones? Like the day before, a couple days
It was
before?
a couple days before.
Oh,
Like
so
I was supposed to kind of close. It was like 4 days before, but usually, again, they're usually done overnight.
Okay.
But
So
I
you're
was
used to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they did manage to finish it on time.
That's good news. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also noticed they hung up some of my art. I was like, "Oh dang, these are my drawings." I was really surprised.
At the print shop?
Yeah, they hung up some of the ones they printed.
Oh wow.
Just to show like their customers what they do.
That's it.
That was actually really cool.
That's really cool.
So we get those prints.
So how stressful was the builds to it? Like how many hours were you putting in order to get all the things you wanted to get done on your catalog done for your Evo?
I was pretty much whenever I wasn't like at my part-time job, I was just drawing for that. So like 12 hours a day, I was going kind of crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
For how long?
For
Like what, 2 weeks?
I want to say like 3 weeks.
Okay.
I finished like the last few characters.
Wow, that's good for you. That's absolutely
that's
insane.
dedication.
Yeah.
It was a lot. And then of course, I'm kind of a perfectionist sometimes, so I even had to redo some characters because like, oh, I don't like how I drew this person. I want to do something different.
Okay.
So it's stressful, but it paid off.
It paid off. So start with let's tell people where Evo is for those who don't know.
So Evo is
or little what it is.
It's a really big fighting game convention in Las Vegas. I want to say it's been going on for 20 something years.
Wow.
Because it started off as this little small thing in a hotel, just a bunch of people who like fighting games.
Funny enough, the last one we were bashing on.
Started off as a small little thing in a little hotel, and it just kept growing and growing. So now it's like this. I want to say it's one of the biggest esports events in the world. I don't. Probably some other bigger ones for like League of Legends or something, but I know it's like very, very big.
So what fighting games do they like prioritize at Evo?
So for this Evo, the top games were Tekkan 8, Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6 makes sense.
What's their place? Fatal Fury. I don't know if you guys know that one. That's
not familiar with that.
Not a huge one. Then it was Guilty Gear. Then Grand Blue Fantasy. Then Under Night in Birth, which is kind of an obscure one.
What is that? Under Night in Birth.
It's another anime fighter. It's
is it a PC one?
Yeah. Oh, it's on console too.
Oh, really?
I never played
a newer game?
No, it's an older indie game. It got a sequel recently.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not very good at that one. It's not a kind of a crazy one. They have really long combo strings, but
yeah,
I thought it was cool to watch.
When did that one come out? Don't know.
I don't know. I'm not familiar. I haven't played like very much of it.
Is it an older one? You say like it's older than a decade?
Yeah, I want to say it's older than a decade.
Okay, yeah.
And it's giving small updates. I know it's like an indie game. It's like a small team.
Gotcha.
Do most people play on those like joystick thingies?
Yeah,
the
like fight sticks.
Yeah,
it's meant to. So like people don't know, it's meant to like basically imitate like an arcade cabinet.
Yeah, because
so that's the joystick and it has like the 6 buttons or 4 buttons depending on the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like using them very much. They like look cool.
Yeah, the aesthetic of it.
Yeah, and so like if you grew up like a lot of people in the fighting game industry or fighting game like community, they like grew up with the arcades.
Yeah, the older ones like from like the 90s and
exactly.
So
they're really used to those. So people will bring out their really fancy ones. Sometimes you get people who have like custom made ones. I remember seeing one who had like one that was like a guitar case.
Yeah, that's cool.
It looks really cool.
It sounds like excessive.
It is. People take it really seriously too. I remember seeing in a lot of the finals, people will put like a box around their like to cover their controller so you can't see what their opponent's doing.
That's intense.
It's kind of crazy.
That's really intense.
What's the difference between that and just like a handheld? Like would you can't, I guess you can't block if you're just playing a handheld.
I don't know. I would never actually like.
Well, you could put in a box though. The controller, you have a box.
You have a box like around your controller.
And your hands in it. They wouldn't know what you're doing.
Oh. So they can't see your move. But I would think you're kind of watching the game.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna be like looking over. I guess some people do. They can see like, oh, they're trying to buffer a move, but
they have one eye at the screen, one eye like
he's doing this move. I'm gonna block it.
Yeah.
But let's take a couple steps back. So how did you get like the Evo gig? And then you could also like describe the scale of it. You said it's pretty big, but like how many vendors and artists as well as people that just go there in attendance to Evo to give chat. We've been saying the idea.
Hey,
so there's around 10,000 competitors, like people who were just like being in the tournament, whatever. And they travel from around the world. Actually, I think there was like over 20 countries represented. It was kind of cool. Most of them for USA and Japan. I see a lot of that.
Makes sense.
Let's see. They don't have numbers for like the attendance. I would guess around 70,000 people, kind of close to like ASIN.
Okay.
And there were
ASIN's not way 70,000.
I mean, that's what's in the line, but I don't know.
I'd say ASIN's like probably 15 to 20,000.
But for like all 3 days, maybe if you.
For all 3 days, yeah. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying for like the total attendance, not per day.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like per days. Like that's absurd.
That'd be crazy.
There's not that many gamers or leagues.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of people there. I was really surprised. A lot of people were, because usually fighting is like more of a kind of niche thing.
It's very niche.
Like,
and then how many artists were in Artist Alley?
Like over around 100.
100. Okay. So it's pretty competitive.
Pretty competitive. People even tell me, I applied, I didn't get in, I got waitlisted. I'm like,
oh dang.
How about yourself? How'd you get in? So you applied and when?
I want to say their applications open around February.
And you did it right away?
Yeah, so I was like, I kept checking every day to see when they're open. Because that's kind of the hard thing with doing cons as a living. You have to keep track of everyone's dates. Because usually cons, they'll close their like applications like months before the event starts.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah. So when you applied, and that's kind of crazy because you didn't have like, you could show them your work, but especially selling at cons, your work evolved in that time. So
that's
it wasn't
the hard
even,
part. Yeah, it's like
wasn't even as good as it is now. And that's kind of like the thing. So like,
I was so surprised when I got in because like,
when did you hear back?
If you
could remember.
I want to say April.
Okay, so 2 months ish.
I was so surprised. Like, because usually I applied to a couple other fighting game conventions. I got rejected or waitlisted. I was like, oh, Evo's the biggest one. I don't think I'm gonna get this one. And I saw the email. I was like, what? I saw like, oh yeah, you've been selected to sell at Evo. Sign the contract. Yeah, I was like, oh. I popped off like, call my mom. I texted my friend.
That's awesome. It's like a good core memory that was unlocked. That
was like my first time going to Evo itself too.
Yeah, big achievement for sure. Evo. Especially first time applying and getting in. Probably you met people that probably applied several times, and this is probably their first year.
Like, oh yeah, I got rejected every single time, or like I just got in.
Right, it took me 5 times or 10 times or whatever it is.
Yeah,
but you getting in your first time is kind of humbling in a sense. It's like really cool, like, and seeing your work getting the recognition it is, and then now to the point of it evolving to where it is at
Yeah.
the time of August.
Yeah.
It's probably now even better than it was in August.
Yeah, exactly. I look back to my old work. I'm like, oh, this kind of sucks. I gotta redraw these characters now.
Right.
Do you get to network a lot?
Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite things about cons. You actually kind of meet people from all over, and it's really good way to meet connections or like get new followers. You just walk up with someone and say, hey, I like your art. You want to trade something? Want to trade socials?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a brand too. So you're like building your brand. The Dom Technique brand.
It was kind of cool. I was right next to an artist who I was a big fan of for a long time.
Dang, perspective. He's like, your idol was becoming someone you were
we were right next to each other.
Yeah.
And now he follows you on Instagram. I'm like, oh shit.
That's sick. That's awesome.
So everyone's like, yeah, bro, I like your artwork. I bought this from you a long time. He's like, I don't remember selling that. I was like, nope.
Are you sure that was me?
I was like, oh shit, I mixed them up. I was like, no, it's on this website. He's like, oh yeah, I've been checking the website in like forever. I was like, oh thank God. I just buy a bootleg and tell him like, yeah, bro, I bought stolen art of yours.
Yeah.
So describe the experience. How long were you there for?
This is a 3-day con. And this is the 14-hour work days. Because I think I want to say it was open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay.
And that's usually when they just close the vendor hall. It's still going on. Sometimes they still have like tournaments
and stuff like that. So 3 days. So you flew in a day or 2 days before it happened. Did you have opportunities to enjoy Vegas or no?
Not really. I flew in a 2 days in advance, which on the flight part, we almost missed our flight. Because we were flying in on a Wednesday, and we're like, "Oh, it's gonna be dead. We could leave at this about time." And
you underestimated
it was
how
so
much
backed
traffic
up.
was.
And then like,
oh my God,
I remember being in TSA. You know, you like walk through the little like scan or whatever. My mom and dad, they got through. And they did we gotta pull you aside for a random screening.
Jeez.
I was like, oh my God, they were just taking forever. Something was not working or something. I was just standing there. I was like, oh my God, we're gonna miss the flight.
So how close for comfort did you get?
They were trying to close the doors. I said, because my parents walked, so I said, hey guys, I'm gonna run ahead and see if I could like get them to keep the door open.
So you're like within minutes.
Yeah, we were minutes of missing the flight.
Oh wow.
So you gotta start a commotion.
So yeah,
you're like, dude, I can't even do.
So I went to the lady. I said, hey, can you hold the doors open for a few more minutes? My parents are coming. They're kind of. She's like, are they speed walking? I was like, no, they're old people walking. Can you give them some?
Just fake a heart attack.
So you got there before them, even though with all that stuff that you had to go through.
Yeah, I ran because they were like walking slow. I was like, I'm gonna sit there, run to the gate, and see if I can get us some like extra time.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, I want to miss this flight. So we had a bunch of luggage too. I don't want to be separated from it. Also, that's another thing. This is my first like. Kind of
all the art is in your luggage too, right? Or
and
it's underneath. Yeah, probably the one you put on the check-in.
And this was like before I kind of cleaned up my setup, so I had a lot of extra stuff. So I think we had like 4 suitcases.
Oh wow!
And we were way over. I didn't realize there's a weight limit. I didn't think about that
for check-in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I didn't know what it was.
Changed.
It hasn't changed since the beginning of time.
I didn't know they like charge you extra if you like over like this many pounds.
You're just like shocked. You're like, what?
I was like,
man had a can event happening.
I was like, they're like, yeah, this is 90 pounds. The base is 45.
That's 40 pounds.
Yeah, I was like, what the? I didn't think it was that heavy. I didn't think about it until she like waited.
Dang, man, got the gauge. 90 pounds feels light work for you. Okay.
I didn't think. It was when I was rolling. I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh.
How much does this weigh? It's easy. Easy.
It's enough. It's underweighed.
My mom was like, no, we're not going to say anything. I was like, Mom, I think they're going to say something.
So how much, like you probably paid, how much was it per pound you had to pay for it? I've never weighed it over.
I think it was like an extra $100.
Oh,
it sucks.
So you're going to like give up some of the art and you
just leave it behind.
You're just like, sorry, you got to go. Like
people actually do that for cons. They'll like leave some of their like, their display cubes behind because like I don't want to. It's cheaper to buy a new set of cubes than it is to just fly with them back.
Okay.
Or you can like hurry and like try to sell it to someone in the airport or something.
You want these art cubes? These little display. It's like the little like wire cubes that I attach my art to. But it would have been cheaper to just buy a new set. Could have been like $25 versus the $100 I paid to travel with them.
Yeah.
But I didn't know.
Yeah, lessons learned. You know, especially as you were saying, it's your first one you had to fly to.
Yeah, so I know that like
you really you underestimated how.
I just did not. I think I was just so like stressed with other things. I didn't think about. Oh yeah, there's a weight limit to travel with this stuff.
There's the weight limit.
I didn't even think about it.
All right, so you get there day or 2 days before. So then the day before the con is set up, right?
Yeah, setup's usually the day before.
Okay. And then how did the whole, like your whole experience as a vendor at Evo go?
I generally would say Evo is probably the most organized con I've ever done.
As a vendor or just Bingsu period?
Just as a vendor, yeah.
Okay.
They were just very on top of everything. I knew exactly where I was. The only stupid thing was like you can get, I don't know if there's a limit to how many helper badges you can get, because I can get people in for free essentially. Because I got my parents and I got a friend Jacob who's not.
I'm not paying for Evo. Just like
shout out another person.
But they only gave us two chairs.
Oh.
So we're like, oh,
BYOC, bring
basically, because I was like,
hey,
hey, can we get extra chairs? So you have to rent it. I was like, how much is it? They're like, oh, $400. I was like,
wow,
that's smart.
a chair.
Like, yeah, the last job you had to bring your own chair, but this one they make you pay for it.
$400 for a chair.
Yeah.
I was like, what the? Not paying for that.
Go to Walmart for $20.
That's what the guy even told me. He said, if you could fit that chair to the door, we don't care what you bring in. You could go bring your own chair.
Then after you're done, you can go back and return it.
Yeah, like exactly. It's under the 30 days. So yeah, you're good.
So what we actually ended up doing is that there are other artists around us that didn't have as many people. So we would they would say,
borrowed.
hey, we were like, hey, if you have the chair, they're like, yeah, sure, go for it.
That's nice of them.
So we just, borrowed chairs, or someone would just stand for a little bit. Because, Jacob, he didn't mind standing, or he'll just walk around.
Yeah. So how did you manage because I would imagine you want to see some of the like events happen. So how did you manage the dynamic with being a vendor and also being like a spectator? Or
I had to teach my mom the characters.
You had to teach her. She quizzed her. You had like the flashcards or
like,
something.
Who is this? Who is this? And I would like leave for a little bit and come back to check. That's up going back and forth.
Okay.
And I have my phone and she'd be like, oh yeah, do you have this? I'm like, no, we don't have this. Or someone will ask for something else and she'd be like, is this it? And like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I should have labeled like thinking ahead, because the guy next to me, I saw what he would do is he would write the name on the back of the character, in the back of the art. That's really smart. I didn't think about that at the time.
See, it's learning experience.
Exactly. You just keep learning so much. I was just like, oh man. And even with setup, we were trying to I was trying to protect the art, because usually when I have setup, I'm using tape. So when I tear it down, the back of the art gets like damaged, so I can't sell it again. So this time it's like, oh, I'm gonna put plastic bags on it, which is cool and all, but then I realized, oh, there's a bright light on so people can see, so it's just a glare. So some pieces of art you just cannot see unless you're like moving around. It's like, oh, do you have this character?
Just like, where are these sunglasses from?
Yeah, exactly. Like, here, put these on. They're up here. They're like, oh, you have them? I don't see them. I'm like, oh, they're at the top.
Yeah, they're all
left,
there.
behind the shining bright glare. Also, the table across from us, they had body pillows. So I had to explain to my parents what a body pillow was.
And it was just like waifus?
Yeah, it was
stuff. Okay.
Just for fighting game waifus. And someone had like a giant cardboard cut out of a character, and he was like auctioning her off.
Oh,
I think she went
for
for
like life size?
Yeah.
Like card. Oh, wow.
I think she went for 300 at the
oh my gosh.
But
how would you like put that?
I would say you have to be like a Vegas local at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how would you like? You have to get it shipped, but I'd be scared of having it bent.
If you're $300 cardboard waifu.
That's absurd. Let alone like if I'm like in the apartment, I'm like, I don't want it like that. That's weird.
It's life size.
That's what I'm saying. It's life size. That's what I'm saying. It's weird. Like 5 foot, 4 foot, 6 foot character. I'm
it's like a figurine or a poster. It's easy, but like this big thing, we're gonna put it in your living room. I don't know.
How many did they have?
It's just one. They just auctioned it off. People were just
there's just one.
They auctioned.
So there was like I don't know, like a 15 or something. It's like, how do you?
No, it's just one. I think what else happened.
Well, so like you had a lot of foot traffic and stuff. Was that probably? I mean, if you mind sharing, like one of your best, or if not the best, or
that was my best. That was more than like my other cons combined. It was pretty crazy.
And did you have a lot of your inventory go out of stock, or did you prepare enough for like all the people you would expect to have there?
So I had stone coasters with like they were like laser printed of each character from the series. And there's like 32 characters, and I had 2 of each. And they basically sold out like the first day. Oh wow! Like by day 2, I only had like 5 characters. I was like, damn, I should have made more of those. And I had tote bags with characters on them, and they also sold out first day.
Oh wow!
So Evo's kind of interesting compared. Usually at conventions, the busiest day is Saturday.
Makes sense.
But Evo's kind of reversed. The busiest days on Evo were Friday and Sunday. I think it's because Friday everyone's going there, so like for the like do their matches. But then Saturday people get disqualified, so they're like, oh, I'm not coming back. I lost the tournament, so I have no reason to come back to this con.
People don't want to watch like the finals or anything.
No, the finals are on Sunday. That's the busiest. That's like the busiest day.
Oh, they drop out for the days that they can't compete.
Yeah,
and they
so
come back on the finals.
Exactly. They lose. They come Friday, they lose, and then like Saturday was like really dead. I was really surprised. Like, what the heck? This is supposed to be the busiest day. I was a little worried. It's like, is Evo kind of mid?
Dang.
But then Sunday, when there were finals, it'd be dead when the final was going on, and when the game ended, it would just be a flood of people leaving the arena.
Oh wow. So, what was your coolest moment being there as a vendor, and then as someone that was like a spectator in the Evo experience? Because it was your first time going there too. Because
I watched it online
overall,
before, but it's
right?
my first time like actually like being there in the crowd. So actually, I had some people from Canada visit. I was really surprised, and they like recognized my art. So I posted on the Guilty Gear Reddit. Like, hey, aren't you the guy who drew every character? And I was like, oh yeah, it's me. They said, yeah, bro, I need to buy this.
There you go.
And
I never thought this thing would come, but I found you.
Yeah, I was like, what? Like, you know me?
Shit, advertise that like you're going to Evo.
I did on
okay.
Reddit, but I
Okay.
I'm not really on social media though. But they interviewed me too. I never
The Canadian people?
Yeah.
Like what
I don't know what it was for though. I like this is like a podcast or something. It was just like a YouTube channel. He's like, yeah, I'll send you the link. And I never got it. So maybe they're just roasting in the video. I don't know. They're just random questions. So he's like, do you like One Piece? I said, yeah. He started laughing. I was like, bro, you a One Piece hater? He's like, nah, dog, I love One Piece. And then he asked me, he's like, if you could fight there's this famous fighting game player named Justin Wong. And they're like, oh, if you could fight Justin Wong right now, in what game would you pick?
Real life, dude.
I was just throw hands with him.
It's the real game.
Yeah, dude.
So a little background info on Justin Wong, if you're not a fighting game player.
And for us, shoot, I don't know who he is.
There's a famous Evo moment. I don't remember the exact. I think it's like Evo moment 30 something. I don't know which 30 exactly. But it was like the final match in Street Fighter. And let's see. There was, let's say Justin was playing Chun-Li. And the guy's playing against, he's playing the waifu.
Based.
And he's fighting against Daigo. It's another famous Japanese player. And he's winning really bad. He's like winning really like Justin Wong is winning really good, like a big lead. And he's about to try to finish it. He does like a super move. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna kill him. And then like Daigo enters his hockey or something, he goes Super Saiyan. He perfect parries like the timing like exactly, blocks every like kick of the super move. Cause like Chun-Li's super move, she like does a bunch of kicks in succession. And it's kind of hard to parry it perfectly. To do a perfect parry, you have to block at the exact moment.
Bro went into the zone, bro.
Yeah, he's like domain expansion. And he blocked everything perfectly, and then he hit him and he won. So Justin Wong lost. So he's just really famous for taking L's.
Wow.
So that's a joke against him.
Wow, that's crazy.
There's that, and there's also a famous photo of him with a cosplayer. Because they're trying to pose next to each other, and they're trying to do like a heart. You know, you take one hand, so like he's doing the heart, and the cosplayer just does a thumbs up.
He's heartbroken now.
He's kind of famous for just taking L's in the games.
Oh my god!
In games and in real life.
In real life. And funny enough, I actually saw him there, but I didn't like
interact with him.
Yeah, he was talking to someone. I was like, oh shit, it's Justin Wong.
Dang.
But that's his thing. He's really good at fighting games. It's just that one moment.
Gotcha.
So people just roast him for that.
Never let it down. Yeah.
For his famous L.
Gotcha. Was it like the biggest loss of his career? Like it was like the biggest event of like history or something? He like flubbed it?
Probably.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's the moment he's known for.
It's like choke job, you know? Every choke job is always renowned.
There's just jokes about him losing now. It doesn't matter if he wins or not.
That shit haunts you forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
he was winning so good. Like he had a really big lead.
Then he had self-doubt.
And then he got perfect blocked. So it's kind of crazy.
So that you say is your best vendor moment there at Evo? Or is that both, you'd say? As a spectator, I guess we're not really spectating, but meeting those people from Canada.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was a really heartfelt feeling. I don't know, just the fact that they knew me already. Except my dumb ass asked them, "Oh, cash or card?" And I was like, "You're not going to give me cash." Yeah, here's our Canadian dollars. there's some other people. There's another kid who was really nice, and he's like, "Oh yeah, can you sign this? I'll take a picture with you too." And I was like, "Bro, I'm not famous, you know." I was like, "Who am I?" So that was a really nice moment too.
That's free marketing if they post that online.
Yeah.
And then
He's like, "Yeah, can you sign it? And I want to take a photo with you." And I was like, "Oh." So
There you
yeah,
go.
it was a nice moment. Trying to think. There's also a weird moment because
We got time. What is it?
the girl next to me, I don't know if she was like a VTuber or something or like cosplay or something. She was selling some kind of sexy photos or something.
Of herself?
Yeah, and I just heard the guy like
and her VTube avatar or her,
something like that, or cosplay or something.
Or just her.
I
her
didn't
real
look at her
life.
booth that like well. I just heard, I heard some guy next. It's not really a long story. There's some guy looking at it. He just made like the like stereotypical like nerdiest like. Like, he was like,
That's crazy. Those are the guys in your mom's basement that don't
it's
get
like
out
the
that
most,
often.
the most like stereotypical weeb you could think of. He's like, he's like getting all excited about this girl.
That's sad. But it's a
one of them,
stereotype for a reason.
basement dweller.
It was just so random. He just randomly jumped in our conversation because me and my friend Jacob, we were just talking about, or our friend Jacob, we were just talking about this League of Legends fighting game. So he like randomly butts and goes, "Yeah, man, that game's awesome." He didn't buy anything from me, but it's just a random interaction. I remember just that sound. I was just like, "What the is going on?"
That's crazy.
Just some.
And then is that something you're going to consider doing next year?
Yeah, I want to try doing both Evo Las Vegas and maybe Evo France if it's.
Oh, there's a France one.
When does the France fall? When is that, like earlier in the year? Like April?
No, it's usually later. It's not October.
Oh, so they're pretty close to one another then.
Yeah. So Evo has been just Vegas for a while, and they just now started branching out. So now they have Evo Japan, Evo Vegas, Evo France, and I think in 2027 they're doing Evo Singapore.
Oh wow,
Ooh.
Singapore!
So
no, it was big like that.
Yeah,
to have
exactly. I'm
its own
saying
thing.
you don't expect it for fighting games.
Let alone it's like you have Japan. I'm pretty close, and we're in the area at least.
Yeah,
but it's interesting.
Have they done international Evos before? Because I thought it was always in Vegas.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is their first year like branching out and trying different ones because it always has been like a big Vegas event.
Was it the first year they did it this year in France?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And how was that? It's pretty successful. Good turnout.
I had a friend I met at Evo who happened to be from Chicago. Funny enough, small world. But he went there and he said it was really good for him.
That's sick.
It's expensive for like the artists.
I know exactly. That's all. That's so
you don't
surprised
get money to fly out or anything.
Yeah, they don't pay you to be there. You pay them to be there.
Yeah,
pay your table
you're
fee.
gonna pay like $1,000 just to be there, just for the opportunity
you
to
gotta
sell.
make sure your luggage fits the weight limit.
Yeah.
You now know.
I
that
now
there's
know.
a weight limit.
I don't know why, but I was thinking, I was like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. No, yeah, it'll be extra $100. I was like,
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I'm trying to think what else I saw there.
And there's like the French conversion rates too, so like you're not gonna get as much money.
Yeah, I have to ask him how he did that.
The euro's stronger than the
I don't know if he
dollar.
just did credit or like what. I don't know how he did that. I don't know how he like handles sales tax.
There's a VAT tax as well.
Yeah, so I have to learn a lot more about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because even for me at Vegas, I had to like charge the Las Vegas
sales tax,
which I want to say 7.25%. I remember.
Oh shit!
Because I didn't realize Illinois is really high.
Yeah. Well, when you go to Vegas, because we talked about like the April one, it's just like so expensive out there. So there's like a sales or a Vegas tax on top of a Nevada tax, and it's just like absurd.
I have to charge the Nevada tax, or I just charge the one tax rate. That's what I was told. I hope I did it right.
I think they have higher tax rates in general for the other stuff because the income tax rate is like 0.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's why they make it up. Just like Texas has 0% income rate, but then the property tax rates are pretty high. So they got to make up the money somehow.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Vegas is also, I feel like Vegas is kind of a hard city to just walk around. Like you kind of have to Uber to things.
Peak hot season too.
What?
Peak hot season.
In August, it's pretty hot there. But I mean, you have the strip. I mean, it's long, kind of like but I mean...
Kind of a weird layout. I don't know. I feel like I had the Uber everywhere.
We walked everywhere when we went.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we walked like miles.
We thought we were closer.
I'd get exhausted. I was like, I'm just take the Uber.
In the hot desert heat.
We were in April compared to August.
Yeah, I think it was like 100 when we went. But
yeah,
luckily,
makes sense.
Evo had AC.
Thank God.
It gets so smelly.
Actually, my stepdad was like, "Oh man, it's too cold in here, man. I gotta go back out into the heat." So he would just keep going.
Well, he's known for having your apartment as a sauna.
He likes to be burning.
It's like dang near 90.
So he would just leave constantly, go sit out the heat. Yeah. But also, yeah, speaking of him, he randomly came across the creator of Tekkan because he was wearing a Tekkan shirt, and the guy was like, "Yeah, nice shirt." Kenny's like, "Who is this?" Kenny had no idea who it was.
And he got a picture of them too, right?
Jacob had to explain to him who he was, and they took a picture together. He's like, "Oh, that's the creator."
Sounds so cool, man. The creator came up to me.
He's like, "Yeah, man, that's my buddy. He's going to give me a tour." I'm like, doesn't even speak much English. I don't even know what was going on. He was just like, "Oh yeah, this random fan." He looks super tired too.
Oh, I bet.
Because this is during a part where Tekkan had like kind of a rough patch. There's just weird game balancing, and they just weren't listening to the players. I don't really know too much about it. I'm trying to think what else.
Yeah, there's a lot that happened.
There's a lot. I'm trying to think of like just random things I remember. There was a booth, like a couple like booths down from me, and the guy was just dancing the whole day. I don't know how that bro had the energy for 14 hours.
That's
maybe
quite
he was
impressive.
He was just dancing. He was a really nice dude. I got to talk to him a bit, but he was just dancing the whole time.
Was he doing like Fortnite dances or what?
He was just doing this. I don't know what kind of dance he was doing. I don't think it was a Fortnite
Quite
dance.
impressive though that he's able to do that.
Yeah,
for that long,
for hours, for all 3 days.
Yeah.
I mean, he said that sometimes, but for most of the time, I look over, I see him dancing. I'm like, dang, bro, still at it.
Man's him, bro. He's got that energy.
Or he's just on drugs, man.
No, he's definitely on some shit.
Something.
I also linked with one of my friends from Minnesota who told me he drove there from Minnesota to Vegas, and I was like, bro, you're crazy.
Oh my God.
That's what I said. He's like, yeah, bro,
It probably took him a day.
I just took my cousin, I think he said nephew with me, and then he's like, yeah, I barely slept.
No way.
I just kind of drove it straight. I was like, bro, you're crazy.
You fall asleep and they just steal your
exactly. Like, bro, you have the energy to even like sit here and sell for 14 hours too. Oh,
That's crazy.
I don't think you're saving money either, like driving like that.
Yeah, I feel like the gas would just end up equaling what the plane ticket was.
If not more.
I guess you have like a bunch of luggage.
Especially if you're driving. It
sleep,
depends on what you drive, I guess.
Yeah.
Like an SUV or truck, you're getting effed. If you have a car, like a hybrid or an electric, you're probably fine. But electric, you have to find electric charge stations and stuff like that. So it's like nuance to it.
It's a crazy drive.
Yeah, it's probably 20 hours. Easily.
Yeah.
Just Uber.
Just Uber.
You probably cost the same dude. Like,
Uber is going to be astronomical because you're taking up someone else's time to drive there. They still have to drive back.
Would they even do that?
Tip them like
no, they
$1,000 or
have.
something.
People have done it. Yeah, because Mr. Beast did one where he drove from North Carolina to California.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
But the person that was his Uber driver was luckily a truck driver, so
he knew
he was used to the grind.
He's living that lifestyle.
But a lot of people like canceled until the truck driver guy picked him up, picked up the order.
That makes sense.
Some people just like driving, and they don't have a family, so like.
Well, if you're driving, it makes sense you don't have a family because you're always on the road, so you don't have time to settle down, to do that. So, is that your whole Evo experience, or is there anything else you want to add before you transition to another con that you've done?
There's a really famous artist I was a big fan of.
So now
no, I still am. I just he was there.
Beefing.
I met him there, and he wasn't the guy I expected him to be.
I was trying to get his attention so he could like sign something to take a photo, but he only speaks Japanese. So I was trying to like look at my phone and do like this, and he just said. And just walked away.
What a beast.
He was just some cool dude. We watched, it was a pretty nice time. We watched the finals, which they normally have them in a big arena. But I didn't realize that you have to pay for like extra to get to like the arena access. It's like this giant auditorium with like multiple screens.
That's sick.
That's what I'm saying. I was trying to get in there for like the Guilty Gear finals because I want to be with the crowd so I could get
the experience,
get the cheering and everything. Yeah. But we had to go to a separate room because they were like, "Oh yeah, we're sold out." I was
Makes sense.
I was like, "But I'm a vendor. Can you give me like a little extra?"
Give the slide.
Give me slide. I'm working at this con, And he's like, "No, bro, it's full." He's like, "You can watch it out. You can watch it out here in the auditorium. They have different like hosts and stuff." I was like, "Oh, I guess that's pretty cool."
It's not the same, but it's
because
second. But
they had this really big fighting game YouTuber there, Maximilian. And he's signed like a watch party, so that's really cool. So at the end of the day, it was still fun.
Gotcha.
And then we watched most of the finals except for Tekkan. We kind of walked out on because there's this one really good player from Pakistan, and he like he's won the past 7 Evos.
Oh wow.
Oh.
And the finals was basically him and the guy he trained. And they're both playing the same character. So it's like, okay.
The master versus the student.
I remember we were watching it, like the semifinals, like, okay, please, I need his student to lose. I don't want the finals to be the teacher versus the master playing the same character. Because there's this other really good player. He's playing, so there's a guest character in Tekken, Clive from Final Fantasy is in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's sick.
And he was playing Clive and he was doing really good. And I was like, oh yeah, I hope he wins so the finals will at least be different. And he was winning. He took like 2 rounds. He's like the last one doing one more round, and the other guy, he switched characters and he just like took it back.
Oh, he choked. He pulled a.
Yeah, he choked, and then the finals, he switched back to his character was Plague. The same thing his teacher was Plague. It was just them. And
anticlimactic.
I saw a comment on Reddit because usually at Evo in the finals they reveal upcoming the updates for their games. And I guess Street Fighter had a swimsuit special they were promoting, and they said, they said people cheered louder for this character's ass than they did for the Tekken finals.
Did you cheer?
Did I cheer?
Were you one of them?
Yeah. I didn't watch the Tekken finals, but I watched that swimsuit reveal.
I plead the fifth. I'm not gonna say it.
But yeah, basically after the con, I had to pay the Nevada sales tax there, but because of our government, I can't just do it online. I have to write a check, and I didn't have a checkbook. I was like, I'll just do a money order. So I looked up a bank on Amazon, Google Maps. That's why I couldn't find it.
Amazon Maps.
And they're like, oh, there's one nearby. I was like, oh, thank God, we can just go here. I'll get to do the money order. So me and Jacob walk down the street, and we go here, and I'm like, this is not a bank, this is a 7-Eleven. I was like, maybe there's an ATM inside. And so I asked the guy's like, hey, bro, where's the so-and-so bank? Or the ATM's like, bro, what are you talking about? There's nothing here. This is just a 7-Eleven, bro. I was like, what do you mean? The map says it's right here. I was like, okay, is there like a bank close by? And there's nothing nearby. And it was also late at night because the con just ended. So I was like, oh crap, I'm about to get in trouble with the government for not paying my sales tax. So I called my manager Evo basically, and I was like, hey, can I pay the stuff tomorrow morning? He's like, oh yeah, sure, that's fine. I was like, thank God. So next day, I Uber to a Chase Bank. I get to that Chase Bank. The driver's like, hey, this bank's been closed. There's no one in here.
God.
Oh wow.
I was like, okay, do they just not update maps in Vegas? Like 2 closed banks back to back. And he's like, don't worry, I know one. So he starts driving. I'm like, I'm about to get murdered. Is this man like for real? Or is he just...
It's going to be like a hangover kind of story.
Exactly. He's like, no, I got a bank. And he just kept driving. The driver's like, uh-oh.
He got kidnapped.
I was thinking kidnapped an Uber driver. But luckily it was an actual bank. It was a Chase Bank.
Okay.
So I was able to get that, do the money order. So we're back to the convention center, pay my sales tax. So I'm good.
There you go.
How do they enforce that you pay like the full amount? Like, or do you have to record every little transaction?
So it's basically whatever. I have to keep track of myself. They can't know the exact.
Yeah, what if you just give
number?
like 1% of your instead of 6? How are they going to know?
I'm assuming they could
Especially
check
if it's
through,
in cash or something. Like,
Well, cash, it's probably hard to track.
it's like,
exactly.
But card is easy to track.
So that's why I get the exact number on card now. Actually, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm on camera, but
yeah,
Let's
let's cut that out. Plead the fifth. But yeah, that was Evo.
So what other ones you did?
So after Evo, I had Anime Magic, which I want to say it was either 2 weeks after. Or no. Yeah. 2 weeks after. And that was back here in Illinois.
Was it magical?
No, it was a way smaller con.
Oh.
And this con, while it's well organized, but they have too many artists for their crowd size.
Oh.
Because they have an estimated crowd of 5,000 people. And they had...
See, I think you should have done Evo last. The way the story is going.
It just goes downhill from here.
That's how it sounds.
It just gets more and more depressing. Well, I lost money in these and it basically cancels out.
I lost all my Evo money.
Yeah.
But I won't lie, I had a bad start.
Okay.
So I was like, oh no, this is going to be terrible. Because Friday was not slow. But Saturday, Sunday really picked up. And I had I'd have people who were coming by and they would buy hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? People like super fans. This guy bought 10 different prints. And I was like, Jesus.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
10? Even with deals, that's still
That's
a
what
lot.
I'm saying, because he just kept adding more to his order, and I was like, oh.
He's got money.
Yeah, I don't know what bro does. I'm appreciative of him.
You need more of this guy.
I need more customers.
You should get his number. Be like, yeah, I'm gonna come back next year.
I got him on Instagram. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm coming this one next year.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Here's my online shop if you ever need more.
You should encourage him to like pay in cash. Yeah.
Pretty sure he did. I don't remember. But
What a Chad if he did. What a Chad.
I was like, oh, okay. I think his order's over. And he's like, actually, you got this in stock? I was like, yeah, bro. He's like, I'll take that too. I was like, okay, he has to be done here. He's like, actually, you got this in stock? I was like, oh my God, thank you so much, bro.
Stock you out of everything.
And it's funny, he's a repeat customer. I met him before in Wisconsin.
Wow.
At the other Midwest Gaming Classic. And he remembered me. And I was like, oh, dang. I appreciate you so much.
He's your number
Should
one.
like raise the
one.
prices, right? It's like, is this in stock? Yeah, it's like $20.
It says 20 right. Oh, that was the old
15 in there.
price.
It's 20.
He's like, what do you mean? Where's the buy one get one? I was like, oh yeah, that deal's canceled.
That one doesn't apply to you.
just keep upcharging. So I mean, Magic was a pretty small one though.
Because how many artists were there? You said it was like a lot more than.
Yeah, it was 300.
Isn't that equivalent to the one at? No, it was 100, so it was even more.
Wait, for
Evo was 100.
Evo's 100 for like a
so
huge
you
crowd.
3 times.
You had 3 times for like a tenth of the crowd, like less than a tenth of the crowd.
Yeah, because you're 70,000 over.
Because like on the extreme end, like Anime Expo, the biggest one, they have 900 artists, but they have like around 200K people total that visit there. So usually you want to have like it be proportional to like the crowd you expect.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, maybe they would just fool themselves, or maybe they just say, we'll give everyone a chance. I don't know.
Crazy.
But there wasn't really much to Magic. It was a nice little small con.
There was too much to the Magic.
It wasn't really
magical.
I go back. Except the issue is it happens at the same time as Anime New York. And
in August.
I would like to try to do that next year. So we'll see.
Dang, man's dreaming big next year.
Yeah, I want to do a bunch of big cons next year for sure.
Nice.
But yeah. And then after Magic was
that wasn't magical.
It was not Magic. It was okay. It was like it wasn't like a big Magic. It was like more of like a little small like pixie dust of Magic. It was
should have just called it Anime Mid.
Without the West. No. I would like to come back next year. I don't
need fairy dust.
It was still good. It was just too many people for their crowd size. But it's local for me, so like there's no real travel costs.
Yeah, true.
So I'd do it again if I don't. If there's a backup.
Well, it sounds like you're not. If you get
if I don't get to NYC, I'll do it again.
There's a caveat.
They're my side piece. They're my side piece con. And then after that was my last con of August. It was Ozokucon, which is a first year con. It was in Michigan, in Port Huron, at the very, very edge of the Canadian border. Because I remember driving there, and there's like a lot of signs saying, "Hey, don't take this exit. If you do, you're in Canada. There's no turning back."
How close is it to Detroit? Because Detroit's pretty close to the border too.
I think it's
probably like 30 minutes, I'd imagine.
I thought it was like an hour or something.
Oh, really? It's even that far? Oh, well, because it's what, farther north, up in Michigan.
It's like very like to the east
of Michigan. Okay, I'm just trying to visualize it.
Did you run into those Canadians from earlier?
I did not actually. I was surprised. Like, oh, this is closer for them. Maybe they'll. Well, I don't know what part of Canada they were. They could be like deeper in, but I'd not run into anyone from Canada this time. Or if I did, they didn't.
It's not a bad thing or a good thing, you know.
They didn't say if they were.
Yeah.
But this one was in a really small town, and like there's not much around there, so I wasn't expecting much. Like I was just a small town middle of nowhere. But it actually ended up being like my second best con.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Because they have
how many people went? If you were to say, or just throw a number out.
They said 5,000 people, but for them,
they had feel like it.
Yeah, it felt pretty busy.
How many artists?
Yeah, so the difference is they had 40 artists. Okay, so like most people are more evenly like spread out to who they're shopping with. But they had a lot of different voice actors for fighting games. That's why I did really well. Because usually for cons, when you apply, they say to look at the guest list and see if the stuff you have matches that guest list. Because people who are fans of these series are gonna go there to get the autographs, or they're gonna buy the merch from you.
That's smart.
Yeah. I also got to meet the voice actress of Mai from King of Fighters.
Boy, Waifu.
Yeah. I met her English voice because that was I guess that was her only role because all she was signing was my stuff. So at first I was like, oh, you know
Your
what?
stuff?
No, the character's name. But I had a my tote bag, so I was like, oh, I'll just give her a little gift, whatever. So I gave the tote bag. It's like, oh yeah, you voice this character. Here's a little gift.
And is that one primarily fighting?
Oh no, it's just a general anime con.
Okay.
They just had a lot of fighting game stuff there, and they had like tournaments there.
Seems like that's like a recurring thing. It seems like not a bad thing.
These were small tournaments though. Like I'm pretty sure there were like more than like 6 people in these tournaments. So there were fighting game fans there, but not many players.
Gotcha.
But this one was another 3-day one. This one surprisingly was pretty busy all 3 days too.
Nice.
Really friendly crowd because I think there's just not usually much going on in that town. So people were just really happy to have like a decent sized con there.
Yeah, for sure.
There's like 30 different voice actors.
One.
Yeah. It's actually really good too for a first time. Usually first times are like.
Where was it held at? Like hotel or something?
Yeah.
See, it's like I went myself. Actually, I was there. You know, I was gonna bring that up to when it got to me. Right?
We'll start a Livin Room anime con. You know,
that'd be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. One day, maybe, once we get big. Once we
get big, exactly.
Their own panel.
That'd be sick.
That'd be cool. Actually,
that'd be really cool. Could I continue on?
This one's also. I feel like I made the most like new artist friends at this one.
And why is that? Because a lot of them from Canada?
No, most of them were local. Most of them from Michigan.
Okay.
People were really surprised. They're like, oh, you came from Chicago? I was like, yeah, it's just a 4-hour drive. It wasn't too bad. Mm-hmm. But like, we basically all did like art trades. And I made a big post at the end where I had like 20 different pieces of art. And like, we'd like follow each other. It was just a really cool way to
community.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It's me, other local artist.
So you basically met like all your artists there then? Because if there's 40 and you met with 20 of them, that's already half of them. So that's pretty crazy.
And then the voice actress of Mai followed me back too, and she gave me like, I was like, yeah, can you say some lines in your? It's always funny when you talk to voice actors because like you just hear their like regular voice, you're like, oh dang, that's just their voice. Mm-hmm. Or like then the character do like a line because she's like, oh, let your flame on or something like that while she signed the thing for me. Mm-hmm. She was super, super chill. Super sweet person.
Nice.
Can you sign my shirt?
Just keep making that joke. She's like, no, I'm going to follow you. Get away from me. Stop talking to me. Take your bag back. No, please, just sign my stuff. I heard this one too many times.
What's the craziest thing you can ask them to sign?
Body pillow.
Yeah, body, or I guess your body itself.
Yeah, your underwear.
I know, like the.
Underwear is probably a pretty good one.
I know the creator of Nier, Yoko Taro. He signed the fans' thighs one time. She was like, "Oh, can you sign my thighs?"
I don't get why people do that.
Yeah, it's just gonna wash off.
Well, even if it's permanent ink, it still takes a bit.
On your leg.
Yeah. Well, maybe you could go to a tattoo artist and they can like retrace the steps and stuff and tattoo it into you.
It's possible.
I mean, I don't know. Would you really want like
it's a lot of
someone's signature on you for whole life?
That's a tattoo you really want.
It's like I'm never gonna watch this ever again.
Yeah, that's probably what they do. I mean, there's like a trope of people that have bad hygiene go to cons, so it makes sense now true. They don't shower. They just use perfume or cologne.
There's a lot of that. That is something that Evo is pretty bad for sometimes. People
or musty.
Yeah. I think there were some tables giving out deodorant.
Wow, that's pretty sad.
You should just bring Febreze and just start
spray
like
people.
Yeah. It's like, you're especially bad.
This is the one time I'm grateful for having a weak nose because my friends would be like, whoa, that was terrible. I was like, oh, I don't smell anything.
Wow.
But, that's not everyone's like that.
Well, yes, that's just a stereotype.
This is a stereotype, but
the trope of it all.
For the most part, everyone seemed fairly well groomed. Everyone who bought from me, stinky people don't buy from me. Only cool.
That you knew.
That I knew. Yeah,
you just said you had a weak smelling nose, so you had no idea.
Terrible.
It could have been 100% of the people that bought from you.
Which just smells off. My friends and the family were just like, bro, why do people at your table smell so bad?
I know you attract those type of people, man.
No, only cool, clean, sexy people buy from me.
Maybe that's why that one guy kept buying stuff from me. Everyone kept refusing it.
It's like, dang, this guy likes bad smelling people. people. I'm supporting him even more now.
Guys gonna watch this and be like, I ain't buying shit from you ever again.
He self-identifies
No,
as
that's not true. That's not true. I'm sure he smells great. Like, what the
Like, you don't know how it feels like. I have a condition.
I get nervous just leaving the house. That's what caused me to have
crazy
that
sweat. Just drenched in sweat.
It sounds like you had a quite busy August.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
Yeah. That was pretty much it.
Okay.
Those 3 cons.
Lots of cells, lots of smells.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I couldn't smell them, but
but someone did.
I'm hoping
for sure.
I'm hoping, it wasn't that bad. I never know. Unless I was like really close to them. I'm like, oh.
It's like, I want to buy this. And like, they're like, right there.
I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. Well.
So like in elementary school, when like someone farted and they're like, oh, you smelled, so you dealt it, were you just like, wait, someone farted?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not,
So then you look guilty,
It's
like,
not that bad. I can't like smell anything. It's just I don't have like the strongest nose. I have to be like closer to it. So if I was in the radius of the fart, I can smell it.
oh my God.
So what do you, Brian? Did you do anything crazy for August, transitioning from farts to smells and cells, as you said? That's great. That might be the title for this episode.
No, my fans, what is the Canadian? All my fans are gonna watch this and be like, yeah, bro, never buy from Dom Technico ever again. No, guys, you don't smell. You're all perfect. You're all great.
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing interesting, at least.
Yeah, because I only did one thing, and Dom was there for it.
Yeah.
Our friend Lionel, who we recorded an episode with, he had his birthday out in St. Louis, and there wasn't that too
really
much
eventful.
that happened.
I mean, we went to the bowling alley where the pins took forever to reset.
Yeah. And what else did we do there? We went to the zoo. I'm surprised a lot of the stuff there was free, though.
Yeah.
Because I know like
Nice budget trip,
Brookfield and Lincoln Park, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Because one of my coworkers is saying like, oh yeah, Brookfield's like, because this is like the first time I've been to a zoo like in so long, probably since like elementary school.
Yeah, me too.
And he was telling me it's like $50-$60 for a day pass. I'm like, that's insane. That's crazy.
That is too
then
much.
we were able to get into that for free.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What else do we do? We did axe throwing.
Oh, we did do axe throwing for his
Except
birthday.
I kind of enjoyed it more. I did the shurikens.
The
the
shurikens.
weaves and the cards.
and the
like
gambit. Yeah.
Oh,
And then when you guys were leaving it down for it, I remember that.
Oh, yeah. It just started.
sucked.
It was a really intense rain. Yeah.
Then I stayed there a couple extra days.
I mean, the
'Cause I had
drive home
family
in
out
that.
there.
We
So I was
drove home in
like,
that storm. Everyone was quiet.
yeah, depressed. But I
Yeah,
probably
just-
slept.
That too.
It wasn't that crazy. Like especially like comparing it to like a party type of thing. You want to like go out. I mean, everyone's different, but like I would, my opinion at the time, like go out bars and stuff like that for the vibe.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's this birthday
Some more
weekend, so do
chill,
whatever you want.
Small group thing.
That was it. No, we don't. Oh no, you went to the art museum. That was free too.
Yeah.
And there was the one exhibit. It was like an Egyptian exhibit.
Yeah.
That place reeks. We were saying that some of you guys like it didn't smell anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't smell anything.
I didn't smell anything.
You didn't smell anything. I wasn't with you because I was like by myself trying to figure out where all you guys were.
That's right.
And then I was like, yeah, this place freaking reeks. And then
what kind of smell would you describe it as?
like a rotting, musty smell.
A lot of smells in this episode. Teaching Dom how to smell.
Yeah, it's just smelled like rotting, like wet kind of smell. Yeah,
It's like a dead bird or something.
Yeah,
like
it
that.
was gross. I was just like, jeez. Then we were, there was what, 6 of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were like, did you go to the Egyptian exhibit? And then it was like, yeah, I did. And
They
like,
really
did you
took it to
smell
heart. It's like, this is what mommy
no,
smell
someone
like.
asked me that. And I was like, yeah, I went there too. Yeah, was I the only one saying that because she was saying like, oh, was I the only one that smelled that it smelled bad?
Yeah.
Because like Lionel said he didn't smell anything. And then I was like, no, I smelled it and it smelled terrible.
Maybe he's trolling you guys or something. He's like,
That he can't smell or that?
no, that I didn't smell like anything.
He could be, but I mean, he was there and he didn't smell anything either because it was strong.
So he's not lying or anything.
I'm truthing.
Maybe it's
just like he is with his customers.
No, my customers aren't stinky. They're clean and sexy and great people. They have maximum aura, whatever young people say.
Maybe it's just like the mummy smell. Like they have to like recreate it the best that they can.
Maybe they had some really expired toilet paper with some poopy stains on it.
We want this to be immersive. We're going to make it smell like rotting flesh. It's for your immersion. We have a professional fart guy here.
They pay him like $60K.
Just sit here and fart for 10 hours a day.
It's like, we need you to put some OT. It's like, I got nothing left, man.
Sit here in the corner and just keep farting.
They feed him only Taco Bell.
All you can do is Taco Bell. It's on the house though.
Oh shit, I sure.
That's okay. It's for the immersion. You get a bonus for that.
Yeah. Oh man, this crazy. How this episode devolved, which is fine though.
Went from my dream con to smells.
Oh my god.
To defending my customers. My customers' honor.
I think that was it, really. I don't think I can recall much besides that. We went to my aunt's place because I was there.
Oh, yeah.
So they had an outdoor pool. We did that.
Did some goofy photos in the pool where everyone was like face down in the water.
Acting like we were unalived there. Good. We took a lot of good pictures for an album cover.
Yeah.
Though. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's like, in my opinion, not as memorable. It's just like a blip that just happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, then we did try that one place, the barbecue place. I forgot what it was called. Remember what we're talking about? Yeah, I don't know what it's called. But yeah, it was decent. It was decent.
Yeah, it didn't sound that good if you guys don't remember it.
I just remember I almost passed out from like
not eating.
Yeah, not eating and not drinking enough water. I had to like, I would say a line. I feel myself passing out. So I would keep sitting down. I would get on a line. That's when Jacob was like, "What are you doing?"
I'm dying. And
he saw my arm was like covered in sweat. He's like, "Oh, you're not okay." He's like, "I'll just get your food, bro. Sit down."
Yeah, it was a hot day. Because it's in August, so it makes sense. And we were outside.
I tried to sit in the lounge, you guys. And I was like, oh, I feel myself blacking out. I'm gonna sit down.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
And I got like a drink. I was like, I'm gonna drink this. It'll feel better. And I was like, oh, I don't feel better. I'm gonna go sit down again. I was like, okay.
You opened your drink before you even paid for it.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I need some kind of hydration, but I don't think a sugary soda was the right move.
Sometimes it dehydrates you.
Well, sodas normally worse. Aren't optimal for hydration. I should just
chug the water or something, but I'm alive. No.
Tell the tale. He almost got kidnapped from his Uber driver in Vegas. He almost passed out in a St. Louis freaking.
I was just like, yeah, bro, we're going to a bank, right? He's like, don't worry, sir, I got you. Then we drove by a city bank. And I was like, we could just go this way. He's like, no, I know where the Chase is. I was like, okay. Like, so we had to jump out the car, do a barrel roll out of it.
I got to bail.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there was one also random evil thing I just remembered. I don't know if you guys saw it on Twitter. Did you see the guy like freaking out when he lost his match? He was like doing like this.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
But yeah, at the time, afterwards, you like
everyone thought it was real, but it was scripted.
Because watching that live, you're just like, is bro okay?
Yeah.
Like he lost like I think it was semifinals or top 8 or something. And he was just like losing it, and you're like, oh, it's
from winners or losers.
I want to say he was in losers. He lost and he started like freaking out. His like glasses fell off and everything. And even his opponent was like, hey bro, you okay? Yeah. And he's like this.
Yeah, super exaggerated.
And then after that, he like snapped out of it like immediately, like shakes his hand and like leaves the stage. Also, there's another thing. People had coaches on their stage. It was like a boxing match. They like go huddle up. And I'm wondering like, what is their coach saying?
He like wipes off like sweat.
Yeah, they were doing stuff like that. They were like,
water.
They would leave their chair and like go talk to the coach.
That's crazy.
Like, he's just like whispering in his ear while he's playing.
Yeah, okay, do this combo. Yeah. This idiot doesn't know. I can see behind his box. I can see his butt. It's kind of wild.
It's like I have a lavalier mic on the other guy's side. I can hear everything they're saying.
I can memorize the exact click of each button.
Like he's going to do this combo, so you got to do this combo.
So block like this and then do this. Yeah,
maybe that's what happened to the guy who lost.
That's why he freaked out.
He freaked out because he wasn't expecting that.
No, the guy was able to parry everything because he can hear everything.
Dang, right? Justin Wong. I was like, I forgot his freaking name.
Yeah.
It's Justin Wong.
Mr. Wong.
Mr. Wong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw him randomly. But yeah, that was it.
Quite an eventful August for Dom.
Yeah, I feel like this concludes episode 42 of the Living Room Podcast without the G. I was your host for today, Bryan. Joined today by Dom and Jason, and we peacing out.
All right, bye.
Peace out.
Don't forget to shower.
Yeah, that's important.
Personal hygiene.
Hygiene is
Stay
important.
clean.
Put deodorant on.
Be clean like my fans that buy from me. They're all clean. Please, I swear, buy from me again.
Don't be like the mummy exhibit in St. Louis Art Museum. Hygiene's important.
And if you're smelly, still buy Dom's.
No.
We accept all smells.
Actually, yeah, that's true. I wouldn't know. You can still...
What if the smell like rubs off on you, and then people don't want to come to you?
Like, why does this artist smell so bad?
Okay, don't come to Dom.
Yeah, so maybe don't go to Dom.
Yeah.
So we'll leave on that.
Okay.
Next time, man. Peace.